Oh, there's another one back there. There's another one back there. You get up in the alley, G. There's one, two. It's two in the alley. Now you got a velo.
Back here on the MLB
yeah, in the building in Trump Towers.
Getting you set for the finale.
The velo gonna tear us up, G. There's nobody gonna shoot it down.
Moments, but first, we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Big Dog, Big Daddy is our subject. And, of course, he is the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
Well, it certainly is, Matt. He should be very proud of the way he pitched last year, and he definitely deserves the award. There's always at least a couple of worthy candidates for yearly awards like this, but I think that he was the clear choice last season. It became apparent right away that he was just on a different level, and that hitters really didn't want anything to do with him. I'm looking forward to see if he can.
He on top of the building, man. He just shot me from behind the gate.
All right, lineups and first pitch
in Trump Towers, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Right here on the show.
Got me again.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Next.
Oh my God.
Fletcher
behind at the back door.
Plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, this is my last one.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Ramon Saldana stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Wow.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two. And with a good
motherfuckers smoking
let's take a look at the
smoking like they didn't hit a bomb.
It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, their starter
that's what's making you choke.
Strikeouts among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now it'll be Scotty Andrews will stand in for the first time now.
You got two people shooting the same person. He walked right through it, G.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100 is impossible to get on top of. Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Standing in now, Freddie Alvarado. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Batting six.
Alvin Nicholas will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home.
All right, I'll be back
much
on.
better once he gets out on the road. And that's in there for strike one.
Merry Christmas and a happy motherfucking New Year.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ibanez on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now. Robbie Lair leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Lawrence Fong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0. Ricky Beck.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Big swing and a miss at the fast. Chopped weakly to the left. Shasha is up with it. Throw gets him 2 down. Fletcher Helen will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit to short. Shasha is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that. So striding in, number 1, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Helen giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave up a run, but now he's maybe a pitch away from getting a double play ball.
Leading off the inning, Ramon Saldana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. Pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Alvin Nicholas heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Hit to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Lawrence Fong stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 3-1. Big Dog Big Daddy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Seals sprinting after it. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Kenny Romero will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Stepping in now, Fletcher Helen. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box now, Ramon Saldana, as this is popped foul behind the plate. It's strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Rodney Seals is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Into the box, Scotty Andrews. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Freddie Alvarado come in now with 2 away. And to this point, at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Alvin Nicholas stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a Big Dog Big Daddy will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
But he's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first down. Robbie Blair will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him, holding down that #1 spot in the National League here into June. You've got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Back-to-back strikeouts now to start the inning. 10 now in the ball game. He's just been setting them up and knocking them down.
Bruno Guzman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Into the seats, 0-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Fletcher Helen will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Into the box, Ramon Saldana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, man. That's just a backbreaker right there. They get the leadoff man on to start the 9th, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
In now, Rodney Seals. As he'll ground this one foul off to the right, it's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Another one sent foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score. Led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one.
Oh, y'all can get off.